shipping anything because the problems with the players are mostly internal, and if the company puts the box on its side or tips it over, it can still be a problem because of internal moving of parts. But we found that to keep at least the exterior of the player right, you need to use probably a double packing box. This works well. So this is one inside another.
So you just do one layer bubble wrap?
It works, yes, yeah.
Every little unit.
A player in a box that can move around a lot tends to hit the edges, but this stops it doing it.
Well, no, it's not supposed to go to 200.
That's nice. I like that. The box in the box.
Yeah.
Because you see me, I go a little overboard.
Right.
So you custom made this box? You took a taller one and then cut it down and then folded it in? Okay.
And
It does help you
I've-
good at box making.
Yeah,
honestly.
I found that out
Because it's
too.
loose, and I did this stuff to show what you do, but you put another layer of packing around the player too. That's it. Leave enough room for a remote, instruction book, cables, whatever.
So you don't do you put bubble wrap in around that
Yes,
too
it could be
then?
bubble wrap, it could be any other substitute for that.
Packing
Probably
peanuts
not
from like
compact
UPS
paper.
and
Paper tends to compact too easily.
I got lucky. There's a lady around me who sells like gigantic packing peanuts for like 15-20 bucks.
Oh,
Big like
that's
blisters of
wonderful.
air.
Oh yeah, the package, but it's
Yeah.
a giant like 50-gallon bag or something. I don't know what they call it. But UPS sells them, but they sell them for like 30 bucks.
Right.
This lady is way better discount. So Craigslist is a good place to look for
I've
packing
taken
stuff.
maybe 2 of those. Was that you? I shipped somebody a player, a style like this, and I took one of those big balloons and I put it in there to stop the stylus arm and the turntable from moving. So I mean, if that is
You do have
a possibility, take the lid off and then in the area where the stylus arm isn't and there's that open spot, you can put that in there and it'll stop the platter from moving and the stylus arm from jiggling around.
You've
Just
had-
extra insurance.
He has something that I've done, and that once I saw it, I did it every
Pull
time.
this
You
out.
take the stylus cover off, and you've got to cut a right piece of foam, but you can
it's
put it
gotta be
right
a-
there.
Yes,
It's
please
gotta be
do.
out of
So
the
it will
box.
Put a
stop
piece
the
of tape
arms
to
from
stop
moving
the
and
Yeah,
the platter
it's almost
from
like
moving.
an L. So it sticks up
The
and
one,
out
the
when it
original one
goes
that
in.
comes with it like
I
that.
think actually somebody shipped me a player and I got it like that and I thought that was genius. But when it came around to me shipping out a player, I didn't have anything to make do with, so I took a packing blister and stuffed it in there. It might have been, I can't remember what his real name is, but his name's Zian on the CED Magic one. Xian, Zian.
I feel like I know it.
Yeah, I know you do, but I shipped him a player a while ago and that's how I did
Take
it.
something like this and put it under here, you see? Take a piece of sticky tape and go all the way down along the back, just to put a label to advise the customer to take that off.
Yep. And that'll hold the stylus arm too, won't
Yes.
it?
It
From- at
does,
least from
yes,
moving
it
forward.
does, yeah. Now, the original RCA packing would include a piece of styrofoam wedge here.
Yep. I've actually gotten one of those.
You do?
Yep,
Okay,
with
good
it.
for you. But they probably don't exist much now.
And on the Hitachi ones, there's actually a screw that goes into the
Transport
arm.
It's a really
screw.
long,
Yes.
fine
Yep.
threaded screw.
Someone
No.
found out where you could get them. I've seen them. I actually bought like 5 of them, so I have them, but I don't know. I think it was a hardware store. I don't remember what the thread was and what size it was, but it's there. You can find them.
Now, if you're shipping a J or K line player, because of this sensitive front panel here, you should put a piece of styrofoam top to stop the panel hitting the sides. Otherwise, those little push button switches will be unaffected.
Yep. I would do. I saw almost everything I learned from shipping. From you shipping them to me, I would mimic it as best I could.
I hope
But I
they all
also
worked
found
when you got them.
Yep,
Well, we got lucky then.
you kind of do that with cardboard, and you put packing peanuts there or some type of foam against the buttons, because it's like that. And the buttons are right there. Then you put it back, you bubble wrap it and put it in there, and I've never had a problem by doing it. You know what I mean? And it just leaves an airspace with packing, like foam or peanuts, to where if it does hit, it's pushing on the foam with that cardboard, with whatever else you have on the inside and outside.
Again,
But
with the
overkill.
JK players, if someone's shipping one to you, give them instruction like this, but make sure at least they put this kind of tab underneath, otherwise you're going to be back with me with some more parts.
Yeah, that will crack the gear that I bought off you, right? If you ship it without the locks.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, grab the 400 over there so we can see where they go.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, those are the screws that you can just buy at the hardware store because they're both different sizes.
Oh yeah,
That's the small one, I think, and that's the big one. Yeah,
perfect.
but just
Here and
those
here.
10 by 3/4, 6 by 3/4.
And you let these loose so they can read
then
what
they
you're
go.
doing, you see, like this. Then that's another diameter
there.
one goes
Yep.
here.
And one over there.
Yeah.
One right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100 pieces for $8.
Yeah.
Look, this should tell you how many players I've actually sent,
Wow.
and that's just with using these screws for transport.
I'm just worried.
A lot of players.
Yeah.
Is this going to make it to California?
Okay.
Sounds good. See anything else?
That's it. Unless somebody wants to buy this BP2000.
Actually, I was just going to inquire about that.
There you
Is
go.
that for sale?
Yes.
And it works, I assume.
It does, yeah.
How much do you want for it?
$90.
All this.
Okay.
All of this.
Yeah, that's a
Please.
deal. Service by him,
take
that's a
it.
deal.
Yes. I've been looking for a
like
2000 to go with my 4000 for a while now.
Okay.
So now they're going to be a family unit with 2 Zeniths. I'm going to get a Zenith television.
Okay.
But
Yes, I will absolutely pay you $90 for that.
Do you want to take it in this box?
May I?
Yes.
Been packed by the best.
Yes.
It's going to be in my rattly truck all the way back home to Connecticut. So
Now, I'd rather you put it in a box and not have it in a box.
exactly, I'll just ship it right back to you. Fix this, please. One fix, please.